The growth there, because you've been doing this for quite some time, and there is a little bit of progress being made, and it's about time, I think.
It is about time, and yeah, it's not just in blind hockey, it's all across the board, and it's girls like starting at 12 years old, like you said, 7 years old, growing the game from very young and getting them started and keeping them in the game, and it's tournaments like this that really show that there's a path and an opportunity for women to get in the game and stay there.
Yeah, for sure, exactly. So, just
do you feel, Claire, that when it comes to women's sledge hockey, that it's where it needs to be, or is that still a little bit of ways?
You know what? As a player on the national team, we fight day in and day out to push the game, and we are having big progress in moving that game forward, but we do have a long way to go. And it's like this, getting the word out that it exists, and that girls as young as little children can get into the game and have a path and have a successful career, and not just be a hockey player, but have it affect other parts of your life as well, and just have it become just somewhere where you can kind of escape for a little bit.
Yeah, and just bringing this all right back to blind hockey, just talking to a couple of the players, both men's and women's, the organizers throughout this event. Again, dating back to 2016 and even before that, there were only a select few of teams throughout the country that were available for players to actually attend and play the sport of blind hockey. And now I believe we're up to about 14 teams right across the country, and it seems like every single month there's another team popping up somewhere, whether that's Newfoundland, whether that is out in Alberta, whether that's out somewhere in Ontario. It just seems that this sport has grown leaps and bounds in just a very short period of time.
One of the big things in this country that is still lacking, though, is the support from the NHL teams in those cities. That is one of the reasons why blind hockey is working so well in the United States, and to a certain degree from a sort of a national organization standpoint is a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah, that's a very good point to touch on. Is we can work hard as women to try to grow the sport ourselves, but we need those those allies with our male counterparts and our able-bodied counterparts. And we saw Natalie Spooner, who has been a huge ambassador for this game, here yesterday, getting the girls ready for today. And it's voices like that really push it forward for us.
Yeah, and that's where, in this country, I want to see teams like the Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens, the Calgary Flames, Edmonton Oilers, Vancouver Canucks, Winnipeg Jets, Ottawa Senators partner up with their local teams, have more demonstration events of blind hockey as part of their intermissions in their arenas, not just these sort of one-off events that they do at a practice rink or a local arena and have an ambassador or a former player show up. You really need to sort of plug into current players, guys that hockey fans are watching and are going to say, oh, I saw player X, Y, or Z at that event. He's selling blind hockey. I've never heard of it. But now they're a little bit more intrigued by it. Their interest is piqued because they've seen Johnny Gaudreau at an event. They've seen Elias Pettersson at an event. So I think there's a lot of room for the National Hockey League to jump in here and help grow the game as a partner of the game.
And it looks like we're about to get to the opening ceremonies. But before that, speaking of ambassadors, we were able to catch up with Natalie Spooner yesterday. Let's take a listen to that conversation between her and Claire Buchanan.
to the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament presented by AMI and brought to you by the CNID Foundation. This tournament's opening matchup is the historic first ever women's blind hockey game. Canadian Blind Hockey is a registered charity that runs a life-changing blind hockey program coast to coast, and our programs and events are only made possible thanks to our generous donors and sponsors. A huge thank you to our presenting partner, AMI, our national program partner, CNID Foundation, our national sponsors, the Daniel Family Foundation, Electra Health, and Manion. This week's Children and Youth Camp, Girls and Women's Blind Hockey Camps were made possible in part thanks to support from the Government of Canada, the Darrell K. Seaman Canadian Hockey Fund, and the Calgary Foundation, and the Abilities Academy for Student Athlete Development. The 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament is sponsored by the Toronto Maple Leafs, Ryerson University, Bauer, GTHL, the Mattamy Athletic Center, the Lions Clubs of Toronto Central, the Holiday Inn, the Washington Kids Foundation, Pro Ally Goalie Training, Zito's Marketplace, and First Line Promotional. This weekend's 2022 event is the 8th Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament and the first major event in over 2 years. There are over 100 players competing, representing all 14 blind hockey teams across Canada, as well as the United States, Finland, and England. Taking the ceremonial face-off for Team Black is multi-sport Paralympic gold medalist.
That was Natalie Spooner in conversation with Claire Buchanan. As you can probably hear in the background, Mike Ross has already started the PA, so we'll just take a listen to this.
For this historic first ever women's blind hockey game, we would like to invite 2 future All-Stars from the GTA Children and Youth Program, Cynthia Antonellis and Julian Pinter, to take our ceremonial part to center ice. Thank you, ladies. Canadian Blind Hockey acknowledges the land we are meeting on is the traditional.
All right, hockey fans, we're going to welcome you in on the video side of today's broadcast. As my name's Nico Cardarelli, coming to you live from the Mattamy Athletic Center as we proudly present to you the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And we start things off with a historic all-women's game here. Team Pink and Team Black. Folks, will be back with more after the national anthem.
At the north end of the building, as we play our national anthem, interpreted today by Caitlin Cosell.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, to pay love in God's command.
And let the games begin indeed. We are just mere moments away from puck drop of this historic event. Women and girls from all across the country ready for puck drop on this very first game. I'm going to throw it over to Nico Cardarelli, who's going to be the handling the play-by-play. Of course, I already mentioned Claire Buchanan going to be in that color commentary, as well as Mike Ross is going to be with us. So, like I said, just mere moments away. I'll hand it over to play-by-play Nico Cardarelli.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff Ryman, and oh, are we ever excited for puck drop here at the Mattamy Athletic Center. We've got a full broadcast booth for this historic all-women's blind hockey game to kick off the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Claire Buchanan's going to be up in the booth alongside Mike Ross, PA announcer for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And yes, myself, Nico Cardarelli, as so many of you affectionately call me, the voice of blind hockey. And I am amped up for this first ever game. Let's get it going. Let's get ready. So let's get you set for the opening puck drop here between Team Pink and Team Black. Starting goaltenders, Megan McHugh in net for Team Pink, Catherine LeMay in net for Team Black. Nico Cardarelli, Mike Ross, Claire Buchanan up in the booth. Let's get it going. Opening puck drop here. First of 17 games on the weekend. And we're about to get it going here. That's right, we are broadcasting all 17 game live here at the Mattamy Athletic Center. Let us know who you're cheering on, where you're watching from. Just like Wyatt Harvey, we miss you here, Wyatt. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast back home. So many familiar faces not able to be here this weekend, but hey, Mike, part of the storyline is we get to meet some new folks here.
Absolutely, all kinds of new players. And with this historic women's game, first of its kind, this is great.
Absolutely, we're underway, a new era of Canadian blind hockey here with this all-women's game as Team Pink moving left to right across your screen, and they'll dump the puck in where Alyssa Folds chases after it, played around the near side boards. As Team Black looks to defend here, Team Pink working the puck down low. Violet Lowe checking her options. There's a good block shot. As stepping in the way of that one was Vivienne Foray. Foray all alone in the zone for Team Black. She pulls it back for Scarlett Dorn, who then has her pocket picked, and here goes Team Pink on the breakout. As the puck gets dumped in there by Christine Callagy. You may remember her from the former name Christine the Scoring Machine Vantarini. She has since started a new family, a lovely baby boy, and she's playing here under her new name as Christine Callagy, and she's out there making a difference for Team Pink. As the puck brought into the zone here by Team Black, Amanda Provin looking for an option. That one swept away. Nice work by Julian Stewart.
So reminder, if you're new to the game, you're going to hear a lot of different buzzings or whistles of a kind. And that is because in the game of blind hockey, a pass needs to be made on the blue line, or after you've entered into the offensive zone, in order to then be able to take a shot on goal. So you're going to hear the referees hitting a buzzer that alerts the players that the pass has been made in the offensive zone, and you can take a shot on net. So important that you remember, you're not hearing play being whistled dead with all those buzzes. They're actually indicating the players can take a shot on the net.
So with a little more than 10 minutes here in the opening period, Team Black look for possession from the face-off as Provin takes it along the backboards, tries to chip it out front. There's a shot right on, big save by McHugh, as she did well to take up the net on that attempt coming off the stick of Emily McLean. McLean, a strong shooter, tries to feed the puck through the slot. It's blocked. McLean comes up with it again, looking for an option, shoots and scores! Emily McLean opens up the scoring. It's 1-0 Team Black.
McLean sets up nicely in the slot there and just lets the shot rip. Bottom left-hand corner. Not even a budge from the goaltender for Team Pink. Nice shot. And very early on in this game, they are on the board, Team Black.
Lining up at center
So
ice.
a good start there from Team Black as they do take the 1-0 lead, and it was a combined effort of Amanda Provin and Emily McLean that came up with the eventual goal. Now Team Pink trying to respond as Lisette Meganti tries to work the puck through the slot. There's a shot right through the crease, but Folds unable to get her stick to it, and now she digs it out of the far corner. Folds trying to play it back to the point as Team Black working now through the neutral zone area with Vivienne Foray. As Team Pink quickly bring it back into the zone. Christine Callaghy on it as she tries to make a pass back to the point, but that one unable to find the player in Pink, and now it's back in their own defensive zone. As Team Pink's Callaghy on control of the puck, nearly has her pocket picked there by Megan Mahan, who was at the most recent Paralympics as part of Canada's goalball team. So great to have Mahan here on the ice this weekend. As Team Black working the puck through the offensive zone, through the skates of Dorn, she comes up with it, tries to get the shot on net, but that one blocked away. Good defensive effort that time by Hillary Scanlon. As Team Black dig it off the sidewall, nice play at the point to keep it in that time by Proven, but it gets by them and back inside the Black defensive zone. 7:45 remaining here in the first period as a good neutral zone play that time by Jillian Stewart to strip the puck away, and now she carries it in across the blue line. Stewart checking her options, feeds it over to Mary Ellen McKecken, but her shot attempt got blocked quickly, and Team Black trying to clear it out of the zone. On the second effort, they bank it off the boards and down. As Proven picks it up, she's got McLean with her. That shot attempt blocked. Second effort as Emily McLean looking for her second of the game, but that time denied by a solid defensive effort. Amanda Proven out of the far corner. Shot right on. Good save by McHugh, and the rebound cleared to the line. It may not have enough juice to get out. Good defensive play there by Team Black's Claire Nolan to keep it in. Amanda Proven trying to dig it out of the skates of the scrum, and the puck all the way across center ice.
Team Pink doing a much better job at sort of collapsing defensively around their own net and helping out their goaltender, who was left on her own a little bit early on in this game, but they're regrouping nicely on the defensive side of the puck.
Yeah, Megan Mahue has made a couple of huge saves already for Team Pink, and she's going to be called upon here once again. Good defensive block that time as Gianna Griffith came in to make the stop. There's a shot waved off, no goal, as Vivienne Foray takes the shot, but Rossi, no clean pass. So
no clean pass on that one. It was a great feed,
yeah,
just the wrong player feeding it to the front of the net. And great one-timer by Vivienne, but no goal. And that's what you're going to notice as well as if you're new to the blind hockey game. The goal is the regulation width of a hockey net, but the height is quite reduced from that of a regular hockey net. And you'll notice that the goaltenders, for the most part, will be down in sort of a butterfly position. And so it is not easy to score in blind hockey. There's not a lot of room to get that puck in when you're shooting at a smaller net like that. So you're gonna see some great shots here, and the goals that you see are normally pretty decent as far as the talent it takes to score those goals. That's
a great point, Rossi, as Megan Mahan ripped one just wide, and Megan McHugh in net for Team Pink. She does play predominantly in that butterfly style, and very common in blind hockey for goaltenders to, as Rossi mentioned, spend most of the game on their pads. It is an effective style, although when you get into the elite level ranks, players with the likes of Jason Newhall, Kelly Serbu, they seem to find a way to pick those open corners.
They sure do, absolutely. Very impressive at the elite level, for sure.
Well, speaking of impressive, here goes Christine Callaghy for Team Pink. Makes the drop pass back as Meganti plays it back towards Callaghy. Now they have it at the point as Hillary Scanlon works it around. Nice defensive work as a scrum by the net, and with a collision there between LeMay and I believe it was Folds. The referee will stop the play for player safety.
The other thing you'll notice as the weekend goes on and you get into those elite games is not only does the skill level go up, the intensity of these games goes up. So we have officials here that they're blowing plays on goals and they're blowing off sides and things like that. But you're going to get some penalties as this tournament goes on because that intensity level, that passion level goes through the roof. And some of these guys, they can get a little testy at times at that elite level. It's fun to watch because as a spectator, the one thing you will very much realize is blind hockey's like any other hockey. It's intense, and when the action gets heated, so do the fans.
Yeah, you got that right, Rossi. Once the puck drops, the jokes end. It's all business. Great save there by McHugh in tight as Emily McLean gets denied on the doorstep, and a big save there for Team Pink. It should be an exciting remainder of the tournament.
heard your
Again,
voice, I
we've
go,
got
"That's gotta be
17
blank.
games going on over 3 days.
Everything good?
And the Elite Open Division will be co-ed. We'll have women and men playing in that division, including some of the top players from the Canadian National Blind Hockey Team. As that shot attempt gets swiped away, good work defensively here by Team Pink with 3:10 remaining in the first period as they dig the puck out across center ice. Chasing back for it is Carrie Anton. She makes a solid defensive play there. The veteran player, Anton, passing it ahead. And now it's controlled by Cassandra Ruddle. Cassandra Ruddle getting a shout out through the live chat thread from her dad. There's a shot deflected. We're looking for a good goal signal. No. Waved off. Tough break there for Team Black. They thought they had a clean pass.
They still think they have a clean pass because they're arguing it as they head back to the bench, letting the officials know. But the officials are on top of this one, and I recognize these officials from years gone by. They're not fly-by-nighters. They're experienced. They know the game. They know what to watch for, and they made their call, and they're sticking with it.
Sean Garrett, Peter Curtis, the two officials on the ice, veteran officials of the sport of blind hockey, and of course we appreciate their service here this weekend. As Team Pink dig for possession from the scrum, Scanlon playing it ahead. Callaghy working the right wing, plays it deep in along the boards, and chasing after it defensively is Claire Nolan. Nolan challenged there by Folds. Nolan fights through that and gets it over to Mary Ellen McKecken, who I understand has earned the nickname Melon. We'll have to get more info on that one as Team Pink battling for it, but it's now picked up by Foray. Foray across the blue line, checking her options, tries to drop it back to the point. There's I thought it was going to be a clean pass, but no buzzer, and that gives Team Pink a chance to get it out across the defensive blue line. Scrum across center ice as Meganti and Callaghy digging away for it. It's Scanlon who gets the puck across the line. And now Team Black trying to take possession out through center ice. Amanda Provin comes in with it, tries the draw pass, completes it. Nice work there by Megan Mahan as she gets it back to Provin. From the half wall, shot, banks it in, what a goal! Provin shoots and scores, and it's 1-1 in this game with a minute remaining in the period.
You know, when you talk about blind hockey, it can very much be about getting that shot from anywhere that you are, wherever you're placed on the ice. When you get that chirp from the official that the pass has been made and you're clear to make a shot, you do it because you don't know, you have no idea where it's going. You don't know if anyone's out there ready for that tip. So you take your shots, you take your chances, and more often than not, they score.
Team Black looking to double up here in the final minute of play as Ruddle tries to dig it out of the pack. Provin, who got the goal after a good quick 1-2 with Mahan. Provin makes the pass over to Ruddle. This line heating up. Nice return to Provin. Seconds left. She shoots. That one just goes wide. Emily McLean digs it off the back wall. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Ruddle centering. That one blocked initially. Mary Ellen McKecken there defensively. Team Pink clear it to the boards. And that'll pretty much do it for the period. What a great first period of play as Team Black leads 2-0 here against Team Pink.
Pretty dominant performance by Team Black, really playing most of that period in the Team Pink zone and on offense. Fact is, Team Pink's defensive play got a lot stronger as that period went on. But I think Team Black needs to focus a little bit harder in this second period because they took a couple of shots that at the time could have resulted in goals, but they would have been waved off if not for the save that was made, because they weren't getting that buzz from the refs about a clean pass being made. So important for them to really focus in here in this next period, listening for that buzzer so that they can get more shots on goal that are going to count. Because in that period, between shots that missed, that wouldn't have counted, and goals that were disallowed, they could easily be up about 4 or 5-0 right now.
Yeah, it's a great point, Rossi, and Team Black definitely had the bulk of possession and threatening opportunities there in the first period. They do lead 2-0 after the opening period of play. As you're tuned in to the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Folks, stay tuned. Second period of play coming up next. All right, folks, we're just about set for the second period puck drop, and we're going to bring Claire Buchanan into the booth here to provide some color commentary here in the second period. Claire, let's get your thoughts on that first period as Team Black leads 2-0 after the break.
Yeah, Pink had a couple opportunities there, but Black definitely dominated both defensively and on the forecheck there, which created both opportunities to put it back in the back of the net.
A pretty impressive first period, and Claire, you're a member of the Canadian Women's National Para-Hockey team, and I got to think for you to witness this, the first ever all-female blind hockey game, this has got to be pretty cool and pretty special.
Yeah, historic is the word that I would use. I remember in 2014 we had the first women's para-hockey tournament here in Brampton, and it's an incredible feeling to be a part of something like that, and I can only imagine what these women and girls are feeling to be a part of that, and especially those two that put it back in the net for the very first couple goals of women's blind hockey.
Emily McLean, Amanda Proven, the two goal scorers for Team Black in that first period of play. And yes, a very historic game here at the Mattamy Athletic Centre as part of the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. There's a bit of a presser going on to our left here as MP Raymond Chung in the building, and anytime he's around, you know there's going to be a group following him. But Claire, I got to think, for someone who's involved in sports at an elite level, it's got to feel good just to be back in a public venue hosting a big event like the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.
Absolutely. For myself and the women's national para-hockey team, we did just have a camp at the beginning of March in Saskatchewan, but we still haven't been together as a full group yet since February of 2020. So to have an event like this and to everyone be kind of back in person and being able to experience this all together is such a good feeling.
Well, we're just about set for the second period puck drop. We're waiting on Megan McHugh, the Team Pink goaltender, to take the ice, and that gives us a chance to get some of the viewer shout-outs here coming through our YouTube live chat thread. We mentioned Wyatt Harview's watching from home, JR, who's cheering on from Alberta, the U.S. Blind Hockey account, everyone there tuning in. We miss you all as well. Ann Roddick from Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia, cheering on Mary Ellen. James cheering on his daughter Cassandra, and Abby cheering on Hillary Scanlon from her team. The University of Oxford Women's Blues are cheering on Hillary all the way from the UK. So, Claire, no surprise to see some great viewers tuning in from all corners of the globe.
Yeah, it's good to see the growth of the game, and good to see that we have viewers all around the world watching today.
And here we go, second period of play underway. The teams defend the same goals as the first, and that just helps to keep the players coordinated and navigated on the ice surface instead of switching ends. as Team Black takes the puck across the line here, working towards the high slot, but good defensive work by Team Pink as Scanlon strips it away. Laura Mark chasing after it, but a good defensive stop there by Karen Rousseau as Mary Ellen McKecken now takes possession. She makes the pass over to Jillian Stewart. The two Nova Scotia players get the puck in deep here for Team Pink. Mellon, a.k.a. Mary Ellen McKecken, chasing after it, but it's Vivian Foray who comes up with it here for Team Black as she gets it out to center ice. And now a foot race ensues, and Team Black come up with it. Nice job by Megan Mahan, the Paralympian in goal ball, works for possession along the far boards. Good scrum and a good defensive tie-up there by Laura Mark. Actually, check that. That was Hillary Scanlon who tied up the stick of Mahan. Mahan trying to dig the puck out as it goes right in front of the Team Black bench, and Jennifer Fancy will take possession. As Foray tries to sweep it away, but here goes Callaghy into the zone. Christine, the scoring machine, drops it back for Hillary Scanlon. Shot right on. Big save, the rebound. Oh, another huge save. A third chance, and it's in the back of the net. The consistent pressure pays off as Team Pink get their first of the game. I believe it's Laura Mark who has finished off the goal. But what a play there, and a couple of huge saves by Catherine LeMay before she was finally beat.
Incredible goaltending on both ends here. The 3 shots in a row, that's hard to stop.
Keep the viewer shout-outs coming on the live chat thread. We'll get to a few more throughout the game, but Team Pink have battled here in the second period, and they're rewarded for their consistent effort with a goal. Laura Mark, the women's blind hockey ambassador for Canadian Blind Hockey, gets the goal and puts Team Pink on the board as they trail 2-1. As we get an offside here called against Team Black. 9:40 remaining in the second period. So Claire, your thoughts so far on this historic game. What's impressed you most from what you've witnessed?
Just the skill level, the speed of the game is incredible, and the passing and just the relentless shots on net are really putting the pressure on each team. And I want to say it's great to see a couple Paralympians, there's one Paralympian here for goalball playing blind hockey, and it's I love to see athletes trying out different sports to try to grow each game and try to push that Paralympic movement forward.
And of course it is a goal of the International Blind Hockey Federation and a combined effort from Canadian Blind Hockey, US Blind Hockey, all the programs globally to get blind hockey into the Paralympics one day. And I think we're witnessing it here live that there's a huge appetite for the game in all divisions, including the female side of the sport. As Team Black bringing the puck into the offensive zone now, led by Cassandra Ruddle. Ruddle trying to center it out front. Griffith, who's been an anchor on defense today for Team Pink. Gianna Griffith coming up with a big stop on that centering attempt. Ruddle still working for possession. Swiped away. Nice work there by Lisette Meganti to get it to the line, but it's held in here by the Paralympian Mahan. Her shot, that one off the side of the net into the far corner. Mahan tries to center it out front. Good job by Christine Callaghy to get her stick on that one, but Team Pink unable to clear the zone. Ruddle makes the pass to Mahan. She shoots and scores! Team Black take a 3-1 lead. Cassandra Ruddle to Megan Mahan, and it's in the back of the net. What a release there from Mahan on that wrist shot.
Yeah, we saw a couple battles in front of the net, but that was right from the face-off circle. Almost got it top shelf there.
Not much of a chance for Megan McHugh on that rocket off the stick of Megan Mahan. And she gives Team Black the 3-1 lead with a little more than 7 minutes remaining here in the second period of play. Team Black hold the zone. Proven makes the pass. McLean shoots off the outside of the post. Team Black starting to flex a little bit here, trying to increase their lead further as Team Pink tried to dig it off the half wall, but Emily McLean comes up with a good defensive work there by Hillary Scanlon to tie up the stick. Puck back to the point. Nolan keeps it in. Proven waved on the first attempt. Nolan with the second effort as Scanlon tries to clear the zone. Nice job by Nolan to hold it in. On the second effort, Team Pink cleared out through center ice as Hillary Scanlon takes possession at her own blue line. Scanlon dumps the puck in deep. It's quickly picked up by Team Black as they try bank it off the boards and out. But Scanlon playing a very solid game for Team Pink, able to hold the zone. 6:10 remaining in the period as a bank pass finds its way to Megan Mahan. She gets around the first defender. She's got to make a clean pass. Proven heading to the net. Mahan centers. Proven tipped it just off the mark into the corner as Mary Ellen McKecken digs it off the half wall. Mahan rips it around the boards to the far side. Scarlett Dorn picks it up at the far side hash mark, centers it to the near side wing, but it's Folds who gets there for Team Pink. Cleared to the line, not out. Nice job by Proven to hold the zone offensively as Mary Ellen McKecken makes the pass over to Jillian Stewart, and Stewart muscles it across the blue line. Mary Ellen McKecken picks it up now for Team Pink. Under the pressure there from Megan Mahan. Foray coming off the bench. What a play! Makes the pass to Mahan. She couldn't get a clean shot away, but what an effort by Vivian Foray from her knees with that behind the back pass. There, that was pretty spectacular skill.
Yeah, as a defensive player myself, keeping it in at that blue line is quite the skill. And those last couple shots that Black had, it's that last one off the goalpost, I got to say. The goalpost is a goalie's best friend.
And it was certainly McHugh's best friend on that attempt as it did go off the outside of the post. Speaking of goalies, there's a good blocker save by LeMay as she pushed it back behind the net. Team Pink digging away to try to get their second goal of the game. Nice job by Griffith to hold the line, but quickly Foray strips it away. And now here goes Team Black into the offensive zone. Callaghy on the back check intercepts it and show Corral the loose puck here for Team Pink. Passed ahead for Folds. Across the blue line, she's got Callaghy with her. Opts to leave it for Miganti. Passed over to Callaghy. Sharp angle shot. That one goes off the shin pad of Emily McLean and over to the far boards. Cassandra Ruddle stick handling it out of the zone up to center ice. And now she makes the pass to Proven coming off the bench. Proven tries to drop it back to Ruddle. She got her stick to it, clean pass indicated, but just as quickly it's stripped away by Team Pink. As Miganti brings it across the line, Proven picks her pocket, but can't clear the zone. There's the clean pass, Callaghy with the shot, that one just ricochets wide. As Christine, the scoring machine, Callaghy with her first quality shot attempt of this game, and that one just missed the mark. As we've got Mike Ross in the booth with us as well, and Mike, you want to chime in on something?
Pressure by Team Black, but we are now seeing some of that offensive push from Team Pink that we wanted to see in the second period. They're actually doing a better job defensively, but that transition game that we talked about them needing in this second, it's coming together for them. It's like they're getting their feet under them now, they're getting the experience, getting a little bit more comfortable.
No doubt about it, and we'll see if Team Pink can continue to battle away here as they trail 3-1 with 3 minutes remaining in the second period of play. Loose puck through center ice, corralled by Cassandra Ruddle. She makes the pass over to Amanda Proven. Back to Ruddle. She works the far side right wing, takes it to the corner as she's met by the check of Mary Ellen McKecken, and then there's Laura Mark coming in for an interception as she clears the zone defensively.
Team Black continuing their strong defensive play, both in the neutral zone and in their end, pushing that puck back into the Pink offensive zone.
As Team Black quickly bring the puck back across the line, Proven makes the drop pass for Mahan. Checking her option, shoots, that one just missed. As McHugh not quite centered in the net, but there she makes a wraparound stop. Second effort, it's in as Proven gets her second of the game, and it's 4-1 for Team Black.
Getting a full line change from both teams here to get some fresh legs on the ice.
You want to see that communication too, right? Because Some of these passes from Team Black early on in this period haven't worked because it seems like they're just too quick on getting rid of that puck, not really being that aware of where they're putting it or if their player's calling for it. So let's keep an eye out for that.
Well, Team Pink now trailing by 3, but they've got the puck in the offensive zone, and here goes Folds from her backhand, tries to pull to her forehand, just fanned on that pass attempt as she was trying to pick out Christine Callaghy at the far post. That puck off the boards past Violet Lowe, but it's tracked back and picked up by Hillary Scanlon as she starts to wheel out of her own zone. Up the near side board, Scanlon, stick handling with confidence, brings the puck into the zone, makes the pass. Callaghy, she's got a clear path to the net. Oh, backhands it over top the goal. Christine, the scoring machine, wanted one there, but she just had a little too much mustard on the backhander. Here goes Team Black.
Just a little too much Hollywood on that one.
Yes, indeed, a little too much flash and dash, but she's got that speedy step, and we saw it on display there moments ago. Team Black centering attempt. There's a shot coming off the stick of Scarlett Dorn, but it just misses as it gets blocked. Dorn tries to center it out front, nothing doing, as Team Pink able to clear it out across the line, and it'll be picked up at center ice by Claire Nolan. 20 seconds remaining here in the period. Team Black leading 4-1 over Team Pink. Mahan with the puck at center ice. Makes the pass to Provin. Maybe time for one more chance. There's a good clean pass. Mahan checking her options from the half wall. Tries to center it. What a play by Mary Ellen McKecken to intercept the pass and ensure there's no shot there for Team Black. But after 2 periods of play, it's Team Black leading 4-1 over Team Pink.
Yesterday when they were doing their practice and scrimmage, a couple of them were definitely trying out some nifty skills, smoothing out their backhand. Saw some between the leg passes and shots happening yesterday, so I think they're trying to flex their skills a little bit here.
You know, regardless of what the final score ends up being in this game, it's been a historic moment here for blind hockey, as this is the first ever all-female Canadian national blind hockey game played at the national tournament. I think what we're seeing here, Claire, is just the direction of the sport for the future. We've got girls out there, women out there, anywhere from their late teens to mid-50s. It's pretty impressive, the level of skill and the quality of play, but also the range of players and the different background of players that we get here.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of it, is that we have so many ranges of ages and skill level here that truly shows that hockey is for everybody. And at the end of the day, it's kudos to the people who put this together through a pandemic, not having this tournament for a couple years, and being able to come back and have this historic moment happen for women's hockey. It's just incredible.
Third period of play will get going in just a moment as you are tuned into the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, streaming live on the Canadian Blind Hockey YouTube channel, the video production produced by Parasport TV, the audio production in conjunction with AMI. And Claire, obviously you do some great work with AMI. Tell us a little bit more about what you do there.
Yeah, I am grateful to be a part of the AMI team. I am part of the Neutral Zone that airs every Friday live. And yeah, it's just been a great journey to be a part of AMI. I've also recently been able to be a part of the first season of Fashion Dis on AMI, and that was just so much fun. Yeah, it was a blast getting to see everybody back in person again, and being a part of the Neutral Zone is one of the things I look forward to every week.
Well, of course, you can tune in to the Neutral Zone every week on AMI. Before we get the third period underway, let's get to a few more viewers' shout-outs. As Corey, the goaltender for the Central Alberta Bullseye, tuning in, and he's enjoying the broadcast. Thanks for your message, Corey. Sharon, who is cheering on her granddaughter, Violet Lowe, who has played a great game on defense. Let's see, who else? Of course, Denise McKecken, the whole McKecken gang. We miss you, AMAC. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We miss you here this weekend, but we're happy to have Mary Ellen McKechnie on the ice for Team Pink, representing the McKechnie clan here. And a nice comment from the USA Blind Hockey team saying, I think Keith Hollywood Haley would appreciate that shot description from Mike Ross, as he mentioned Christine Callaghan's shot. A little too much Hollywood on it, but it's still anyone's game here as we get set for the third period of play. Megan McHugh heading back into the net. And Team Pink will try battle back from a 4-1 deficit as we begin the third period of play.
You see the energy already on the Pink bench, trying to rally their team together and get this thing going in the third period.
And here we go, third period underway from the face-off, and it's Team Black bringing the puck into the zone. Proven makes the pass over to Ruddle into the corner, but it's now controlled by Team Pink, as wheeling out was Christine Callaghan. She tried to play the puck ahead for Lisette Maganti. It was out of her reach, but now Maganti catches up to it, backhands it ahead for Callaghan. Shot right on, what a save! As Catherine LeMay flashes the leather, gets the blocker there to squeeze it in, and makes her best save of the game.
That's exactly what Team Pink needs to show here, is that push to get a couple more pucks in the back of the net here.
Well, Team Pink opening up the third period with some good jump in their step, and if not for that save by LeMay, they would have clawed one back. Let's find out what they can do with this offensive zone face-off, as it's Mellon, a.k.a. Mary Ellen McKechnie, squaring off in the circle against, I believe that's... Actually, they're going to switch the player out. It was Proven on the draw, but now they bring Vivienne Foray and her line off the bench. Foray wins the face-off to the near boards. Mahan gets it to the point. Kept in by Scanlon. She makes the pass into the slot. Stewart tries to shovel it in front. That gets blocked. Good defensive work that time by Carrie Anton, as Vivienne Foray carries it into the offensive zone. Vivienne looking for an option, tries to make the drop pass. It gets broken up by Jillian Stewart and outside of the zone, as Foray picks it up once again for Team Black. Scanlon there defensively for Team Pink. She gets the puck out to the far blue line. Nice job by Laura Mark to impede the initial pass, but now Team Black get it up to center ice as Scarlett Dorn stick handles around. They gain the zone cleanly. Foray checking her passing options. Dorn tries to get a stick to it. It's cleared to the blue line, where Carrie Anton makes the initial play, but on the second effort, Team Pink get it out to center ice. Puck quickly dumped back into the far corner as Violet Lowe tracks there and picks up the loose puck. Lowe checking her options, makes the pass intended for Stewart. Proven picks it off to the line. Anton tries the shot, it gets blocked, and this could be an odd break here for Team Pink, but a good back check as Claire Nolan snuffed out that potential 2-on-1 rush. Bodies crashing through center ice, and that allows Megan Mahan to pick up the loose puck. Makes the pass to Proven. She's got two in the game. Could it be a hat trick? Shot gets blocked, and Mahan picks it up at the far post. Tries to shovel it in front. That's blocked. Backhander off the post. McHugh makes the save, and it's whistled down with the goaltender possession.
It'll be incredible to see what these players take back to their home teams and cities to help grow this game, to hopefully one day have a full tournament here with women's blind hockey.
That would certainly be quite an accomplishment when we get to that day, not if, when we get there. And, you know, even just to have this historic game, it's one step in the right direction. Claire, you can attest to that you don't get to the Paralympics on day one. It's a slow process. You have to build a program, just like the women's national para sledge hockey team has done. And this is the first step for women's blind hockey, isn't it?
Absolutely. The women's national para hockey team has been around for just over a decade now, and we are just kind of seeing the fruits of our labor kind of give back to us of having that pathway to the Paralympics, and it's going to be incredible to see what we can accomplish over the next few years.
Tough break for Team Black. Offside called at the line. 7:45 to go here in the third period of play. As Team Pink continuing to put up a good battle, they got to try get a little bit of offense going here in the third period with time winding down. So the face-off will come outside the Team Pink blue line. Mary Ellen McEachern on the draw. As a shout-out from Grandma and Grandpa, who are cheering Mary Ellen and Team Pink on today. As the puck cleared across center ice, and Megan Mahan tries to dig it out of the pack, but it's Jillian Stewart who hammers it deep inside the Team Black defensive zone. Mahan tracks over to the far corner and takes possession. She rips it around the near side boards where Amanda Provan takes it. Mary Ellen McEachern steps into her path, strips it away, and now Team Pink try to take advantage of that turnover. As Provan does well to scoop it back defensively, and now she'll wheel out from the far side behind her own goal. Working that far wing, she makes the pass for Mahan. As Mahan and Provan across the blue line, there's the clean pass. Amanda Provan shoots that one off the stick of Hillary Scanlon and into the near corner. Provan really wants the hat trick as she's letting it fire from anywhere now.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the standouts in this game, and she is not letting up at all. I think she does want that hat trick in her back pocket there.
She picks up the loose puck just inside of her own blue line and now wheels out across center ice, takes it in across the offensive line, makes the drop pass for Emily McLean, who opened up the scoring in this game. McLean shoots, and that one just goes wide. Provan digging for the puck against Folds in the far corner. Provan comes away with it. Foray wants the pass. Provan supplies it, but the puck just skipped away, and now it's picked up by Callaghy for Team Pink. As here goes Christine, the scoring machine, as she drops it back. Makes the pass to Migante, who tries to get it back to Callaghy, but Team Black there to strip it away. And now Griffith, coming off the bench, makes a good play for Team Pink. Callaghy picks up the loose puck. She's got a lane to bring it in. Christine Callaghy drops it back, intended for Migante. Great job by Vivienne Foray to come up with the interception. Foray across the blue line, kicks it back to her own stick. She's got to make a clean pass. Nice defensive work there by Ginny Sweet to get the interception for Team Pink. And now they get the puck out to center ice with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third period of play. Callaghy picks up the loose puck, banks it off the boards down the ice, where it'll be secured by Claire Nolan for Team Black. Nolan has a clear path to skate. She opts to make the pass for Mahan, who is covered tightly by Griffith. And now Team Pink able to hammer the puck in deep as Callaghy the last to get the touch there. Nolan overskates it. Callaghy comes up with it now for Team Pink. Makes the pass to Laura Mark. Back to Callaghy. Shot right on the rebound. Oh, what a save! LeMay with a huge right kick save. Darting that pad out and robbing Mary Ellen McEachern on the doorstep.
There is quite a bit of hockey left, and Team Pink is not letting up. They definitely want to put another score on the board.
And they nearly did there with that swarming chance. It was a trio of Christine Callaghy, Laura Mark, and Mary Ellen McEachern. Mary Ellen was the player at the far post all alone, and you could see her reaction. She craned her neck upwards, couldn't believe that LeMay kicked out that right pad for so far what goes down as the save of the tournament. So far, of course. It looks like Team Pink may end up pulling the goalie here for an extra attacker.
That would be exciting to see.
It's happened once or twice, not too often though.
Yeah, it would be exciting to see what Pink can do with an extra attacker. Maybe split this score into two.
Well, this would be the most opportune time to try it with the timeout being called. Of course, the goaltenders having zero vision at all. They need to be guided to the bench. So you would have a skater go guide the goaltender back to the bench. But it looks like for the time being, Team Pink will keep Mayhew in the crease and just 5 skaters out there offensively.
They definitely have the advantage here with the face-off being in the Blacks' offensive end.
Some great comments coming in on the live chat thread. Dougie Kane from the Vancouver Eclipse, Blaine Deutschard. We'll get to a few more throughout the day as Team Pink working for possession from the face-off. Callaghy picks up the loose puck, shot right on. LeMay with another good save as she shuts the 5-hole. And how about this debut from Catherine LeMay for Team Black? She is looking phenomenal in that net. So Team Black continue to lead this historic first ever all-female women's blind hockey game. The score 4-1 in favor of Team Black, but Team Pink working hard here as Hillary Scanlon tries to poke it away, but it's Amanda Provin that takes it into the offensive zone. Provin checking her options as she's got Mahan with her. Mahan's pass picked off by Mary Ellen McKecken. Cleared to the line, and now Laura Mark takes it for Team Pink. Makes a good pass for Callaghy. She's got Mark with her. Great back check by Megan Mahan to intercept that pass. As now it's controlled, centered in front, Callaghy has it. No clean pass indicated, which is why she never took that shot. Tough break there for Team Pink. Loose puck now controlled just around the defensive effort of Lowe as Provin comes up with it. 2:45 remaining in the third. Amanda Provin working there against Mary Ellen McKecken, but Mellon gets it to the corner, and now it's picked up by Hillary Scanlon. Scanlon squeezing her way past a couple of defenders. Here's a 2-on-1. Scanlon makes the pass to Callaghy. Christine, the scoring machine, what a save! As LeMay shuts the 5-hole and denies Callaghy on that chance.
Both goalies are having a phenomenal game today. Some big saves happening.
Catherine LeMay putting on a clinic between the posts for Team Black. Team Pink have got to feel a little hard done by. Claire, they've had about 3 high-quality scoring opportunities in this third period. Chances to tie this game, but LeMay playing huge between the posts.
Absolutely. You can tell Team Pink is just itching for that extra goal, and they've been putting it on net. The chances have been there, absolutely.
Well, with just a minute 40 remaining in the third, Team Pink have got to continue to hammer down, and they bring the puck into the zone. Folds, she's breaking in all alone. No clean pass indicated. She drops it back. There's the clean pass as Megante tried to get it through. Now it's controlled by Folds. Nice job to step around the defender. Second opportunity is blocked, and Team Black able to scramble defensively and put an end to that threatening-looking attack from Team Pink. As Emily McLean brings the puck into the zone. Ruddle makes the pass. Mahan shoots that one off the outside of the net as Ruddle got clipped at the end of it there by Megante, but both players back on their feet seemingly okay. Final minute of play here in the third period. A historic first ever all-women's blind hockey game here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. We've got 45 seconds remaining here in the third. Scanlon brings it across the line. It's offside. And with the clock running, we'll have to hustle to get another play in here.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like you mentioned, besides the score that's on the scoreboard, these girls and women have to be really proud and excited to be a part of something so monumental today.
That's a great point made by Claire Buchanan, and we're happy to have Claire and the rest of the AMI team on the broadcast here for the women's game, and we'll have them on through the open division as well today and Sunday. As we get an offside called at the line, the final few seconds ticking off the clock, and that'll do it for the first ever all-women's blind hockey game. Smiles and hugs all around. The final score 4-1 for Team Black over Team Pink. But as we've mentioned, it's not about the final score. It's about what we just witnessed, and what we just witnessed was history. Or herstory.
Herstory, yes, what a way to put it. And moving forward, I mean, if you know anyone who is vision impaired and wants to be a part of that, reach out to Canadian Blind Hockey and help move this sport forward.
A phenomenal job by Claire Buchanan and the AMI squad. We're going to sign off because we've got more games coming up, and I got to save my voice. Folks, keep the great comments coming in as we get you set for the Open Division next. This has been the opening game from the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.